You already know who it is, man. It's your boy Poorboysin. The poll don't stand for poll. Now, by the looks of the title, man, we about to break some things down about some new information that we got, as well as I know in my last video, I reacted to the trailer. You know what I'm saying? Kind of got a little excited. But Operation Sports, they had the time to catch up with some NBA 2K devs and do a Q&A. So Mike Wang was one of them, as well as like 3 other NBA 2K devs. They talked about the 2K beach, as you guys see here. But before we get into that, I want to go to a couple of Mike Wang's tweets, because I haven't mentioned this in any of my videos since he mentioned this on Twitter August 27th, so a couple days ago. But he said dribbling tiers, speed boosting thresholds, and dunk rating requirements for dunk packages and contact dunks are basically the same in 21 as they were in 20. For any of y'all that have been wondering and didn't know, so pretty much in order to get contact dunks, you got to have a 84, 83. In order to speed boost, you got to have an 86. And then for those that don't know, the 70% speed, 30% ball handling still plays a factor into your speed with ball. So you got to remember that as well when creating your builds. Then he said, do you want to be able to see your opponent's green lights online? Everybody said yes. Of course, we would like to see if somebody is greening or shooting big whites. And then he said something about the shot stick. He said didn't want to confuse people, but since some acts, you can still shoot bank shots by swinging the right stick up after starting a shot. It's kind of tough, but you can aim north on the stick instead of south if you want. Wouldn't recommend unless you want to show off. So the shot stick is still in question, especially with me. Like I said, I would probably be testing out the shot stick and not using it unless I'm mad comfortable with it. Now let's start off from this. So like I said, Operation Sports, they did a little blog Q&A, talked about some My League, some My GM, and some other things. As you guys know, everybody was tripping because they thought we weren't going to get a 2v2 court, because these are all threes courts. But the 2v2 court is off to the left side. I think it's a picture of that. It's 2K, because Ticino tweet blew up, and 2K had to confirm them twos courts now. So let's see. Where's that tweet at? Where's that tweet at? Oh, look at Michigan State tweeted back at 2K. Yeah, the college and Mycareer again. We're gonna talk about that as well here soon. All right, so Ticino said this is dope and I really appreciate the new environment, but should y'all hide the twos court or something? Surely someone can confirm there is a twos court. Ticino's tweet did almost 4K, and that 2K tweeted back at Ticino and said confirmed. And I actually like how the twos court looks right here. I don't know about y'all. I know some of y'all don't even play twos, but I like this twos court a lot. I like the OG original colors. You know what I'm saying? Not going too crazy with the colors like them threes courts back there. Like I said, the only threes court I really like is the one with the purple on it, and then the one with the orange on it, and then probably the threes one in the back top left. But I'll probably get more used to it when the game comes out. You know, I like the open area. I don't like the steps onto the twos court. I'm glad the twos court is just off to a side doing its own thing. We could get it jumping. You see all this room over here? It's gonna be packed. You feel me? It's gonna be lit. All right, let's move on from that though. Like I said, there is a twos court for people that were wondering too and didn't see that tweet on Twitter. I know some of you guys probably already know. Let's move on to this blog real quick. They recapped on some released information. Signature motion styles are applied on both ends of the court, where a better sense of weight and momentum can be felt when controlling players. Mike also mentioned that improvements were made to differentiate players' speed so that quicker guards feel more realistic and move faster than slower bigs. Lastly, Mike stated that the general thing the team wanted to do was to make NBA 2K21 more skill-based and to make the game a more realistic experience overall. We will see about that. What else was in this? Oh, it said Mike Wayne then jumped on to recap the gameplay change that we've already heard about, including pro stick dribbling and shooting. He touched on player builds, including the fact that time was spent balancing player builds and badges. He lastly touched on signature motion styles and how they were equivalent to signature dribble styles introduced in NBA 2K20. And then they talked about my team a little bit. We all know that they wanted my team to transfer over. That would have been a rage they wouldn't have been ready for. They said Eric mentioned, Eric is a 2K dev. Eric next mentioned that seasons was important to get into the game. As the 2K team had been working on this feature for a couple of years, he also mentioned that seasons wasn't pay to play, nor did it have a battle pass type of setup. Seasons is free for everyone to play and enjoy, with great rewards for getting through the tier levels. Seasons will bring players new rewards every 6 weeks, which looks like will be the run for a season. So I guess this is what the seasons. No, this is limited. 3-point contest participant limited to 1 Ruby player. No players rated Amethyst or higher. I like this. See, this is what I like. Cause cats ain't messing with me, bro. You can't use Amethyst or higher players, and you're limited to 1 Ruby. Yeah, we're gonna really see who good without them cards and stuff. You feel me? Them OP cards. He said, strategically designing your team instead of just having the best cards and trampling over opponents would be an important factor in My Team Limited. Rules to play will differ and change the meta week to week. Customizable evolution cards are back. Badge customization. My Team Unlimited. The exchange allows you to change out cards you don't want in your inventory for new cards that could be more useful. And then Ben Bishop was introduced next to talk about Mycareer. He firstly mentioned that the biggest decision made this year was bringing back the college experience to Mycareer. So, what was the last year we got to play in college, y'all? It's definitely dub. You know, we get to do high school, and then if we get to play a lot, I want to be able to play a lot of college games, not just like 2, and then they send us off, and them 2 games dictate how, you know what I'm saying, good we is. I want to at least play like 10 college games, something like that. Earn my badges at the same time. That'd be dope. Choice of 10 schools. I don't think Texas is one of them, but they got UCLA, Michigan, Villanova, etc. The narrative and cast this year were touted as being exciting, and a new addition Ben felt strongly about was the ability to choose 1 or 2 agents. One of the agents would allow you to earn fans while playing park games. It was lastly mentioned that with the new gameplay mechanics and changes, that the transitions from high school to college will allow players to really get their feet wet. What else? All right, let's see about this. All right, Chin Yu, my bad Chin if I'm saying that wrong, was up next to talk about the neighborhood and all of its changes. 2K Beach is this year's new stomping ground for playground fans based off of Southern California's beach community and feel. Not too much was divulged, but we can expect a new atmosphere to give a much needed change to what we've seen the past few years. We evolved the game types on grown 3v3, 5v5, Rex, swags. There also will be new park events. So I hope this is 100% correct. Didn't receive any details on it, and I want to talk about that real quick since they brought that up. I want to say that the park events, hold on, hopefully this volume stays off too. I got copyrighted. I'll just show it like this and go right to it. All right, so in the video you guys can see that the same tent, oh freaking no, it's okay. Copyright. Okay, so you see here, there's gonna be no more games being ran while a tournament is going on. So you guys know how like the rush, the 1v1 rush event is with the tent. So they're using that tent for all events now, which is dope. So it should be like less lag and errors and stuff. I don't know if anybody really caught that when they were talking about the Mycareer trailer, but it's looking like, because if you see without basketball gods, it's the same thing. Where's that shot at? Okay, see, you see it? So you see it back there? Boom, that same tent is back there, but there's no basketball guys. So yeah, Court Conqueror is up. So that'll probably be the tent for Court Conqueror, which is dope. I'm glad 2K did that. So people have less problems with events. I did just want to bring that up since they said more park events. I like this 2K Beach screenshot, real dope. He said Eric came back to discuss other modes in the game, such as the WNBA. It's making a return for NBA2K21 with improvements off of last year. Will be available and play now in season mode. So you probably do WNBA. No, not in my team seasons. I know what they're talking about. He alluded to the importance of the WNBA and hinted that there were much bigger changes to WNBA's implementation for next gen that we'll get information on soon. For people that care about my gym and my league, I'm not about to go over this, but they did talk about my gym and my league on this blog as well. I'll leave this blog down low in the description. And then they did a developer Q&A. So, question to Mike Wang: the demo released on Monday, offering players the chance to try out some of the gameplay changes that are in NBA 2K21. How has the feedback been so far, and are you planning on making any changes from now until launch? Mike Wang said, the feedback has been pretty positive so far. There's always a reaction when controls are changed that you get, where people get frustrated. Once that subsided and people started getting practice with it, the feedback has been really strong. I mean, the feedback has been strong in terms of like the dribbling, the mechanics. Like, we liking how the game is feeling. Only thing is we would have liked a little bit more in depth when it came to the demo. He said, one thing I should mention is that the demo was cut quite a bit ago compared to where we ended up with the final product. So there's quite a bit of fixes that went in after the demo ship that we didn't get into the demo. We're looking forward to the final product, and there's a lot more polish. He said, how do you typically approach building Mycareer? What do you do to keep it fresh and interesting? What can players look forward to this year? One of the big things in previous years has become crafting in this narrative to help you along your way to find your path to the NBA. You're obviously always looking for different ways to approach that experience. One of the things that we have done in the past that we haven't done in a while is the college integration. It's one of the big decisions that we made this year, giving you the taste of what it's like to play in college again. I know it's a common path for a lot of people here, specifically in the US, and it's something that we kind of miss. I also say that it was definitely decided this year to go back and give you a little bit more gameplay leading into the NBA. Thank you. Again, to wrap up getting used to a whole new game, college was a great opportunity to do that while also giving you that whole different atmosphere while having a fun story wrapped up around that too. It's kind of about giving you an opportunity. You might play a bit around it. But throw back to years, opportunity to play high school. Yeah, we like that, Mike. We like that. What were some of your goals going into 2K21? This year's no different. Pandemic be damned. This team really banded together and put together an incredible game that I'm very proud of. We have the entirely brand new neighborhood. The My Team blog was like 10 pages long. Gameplay is incredible. We got franchise improvements. I'm really proud of the team answering the question. We just try to make the game better every way possible every single year, and that's our philosophy here. And add to that forum gameplay, so we are involved. One thing that we didn't pinpoint as a team very early on is that we want to make the game more skill-based, not in such a sense that if you're bad at the game, you're not going to like the game, but more in the sense that we want to reward users for doing right things with the sticks. There's a laundry list of items that people will get frustrated by where they would feel like they made the right play on the court, but the outcome was bad. $10,000. Those are kinds of things that we try to address. If you do something right on the sticks, you get rewarded for it. If you do something wrong or you make bad choices, you get punished for it. Please, please, please do not reward. Please do not reward bad offense against good defense. Please, and then vice versa. Alright, y'all. Honestly, how do you balance out the fun elements NBA 2K2 versus sim elements? What's the mindset between making current gen, next gen? Okay. What is the mindset between making current gen and next gen different games? If you look at the history of visual concepts on console generation switches, we always make an effort to be the forefront of sports video game development. Even looking back to NBA 2K14, the most recent console shift, I think that game spoke for itself. We all remember Phil Collins in the air tonight. I ain't gonna sing. You about to give me no copyright. Yeah, I do actually would like that song to make it back into 2K. That. Oh Lord, yeah, we gotta bring that back. Y'all gotta bring that back into the game. That's definitely a banger. Can you give some details around creating female my players? Not in the current gen version. I did speak to us having some new features and evolution to WNBA next gen, so stay tuned for that. So possible my players, WNBA my players in next gen, possibly. Can you provide a sort of overview on how the exchange will work in my team? Is this something where you can send duplicate play? Oh, let me make sure I'm recording. All right, I'm still recording. 15 minutes in. He said, that's a very good question that I didn't cover in the blog because I felt I was getting too wordy at that point. Yes, if you're opening up packs and get duplicate players, you don't have to quick sell it or send it to your auction pile. You can immediately drop it right into your exchange from the resolution of the pack opening. That was a very big thing that was talked about extensively during the development of my team, integrating the exchange to all the areas of the game where you can obtain cards, making real easy. So that's dope. So if you get a whole bunch of dough, like when we do the pack openings and we getting the same diamond or same galaxy, we can exchange it for something else. That'd be dope. Hopefully the exchange cards are really good for my team heads out there. Can you talk about what carries over between current gen and next gen, whether that's across my team, my career, things like that? I did go over this in the My Team blog, but everything in my team carries over, token, MT, progress, everything. My career is a bit of a different beast in next gen. Obviously, we're not going to have the beach in next gen. Hey! Some of y'all gotta say sorry. I ain't gonna lie. You know, building up to NBA 2K21, bro, the community just always comes down on 2K. Now, I know in the past they ain't did us too good, they ain't did us right and treated us right like that. Environment-wise, cosmetic-wise, you feel me? But they giving us a 2K beach on current gen, and then they saying next gen is completely different from the beach. There ain't gonna be no 2K beach on next gen. So that's a dub in my eyes. I feel like some people should feel ashamed of speaking too early and speaking too fast, because 99% of the community said we were gonna get the same exact neighborhood as NBA 2K20 and 2K19, and then some also said that we might not get a new neighborhood different from 2K20 and next gen. It's looking like we're getting two new environments for current gen, next gen. It's a dub. That's a dub. And we've got something brand new, which is completely crazy. It doesn't make sense to have that progress carry on over. The VC you earn playing Mycareer and current gen is a part of what carries over to next gen, so there's a carry over game. Why in that regard, the VC has to carry over. I'll let y'all read about the Kobe. Rest peace to the mom, but rest peace Kobe. No crowd environment. Ooh. With the current NBA season being played out in the bubble, is that something that's going to happen in NBA 2K21? Will people be able to play in a no crowd environment? I would love that. Whenever we release the next iteration NBA 2K, it's always foreshadowing the season that starts after NBA 2K21 is built and based on the NBA for the 2021 season, which hasn't happened yet. So putting the bubble in there, we thought would be a little weird and inauthentic. We don't see them being back in the bubble in Orlando for 7 months. So we really, I mean, y'all could have just threw it in there, you know what I'm saying, as an option, you feel me? Because I would have liked to play in the bubble. No fans, you know what I'm saying? I'm turning that crowd volume down anyway. So if that would have been lit. They should have just did it just for like the first month or something like that. Are you going to be picking up NBA for career? We waited out. Are y'all? It's evident that NBA 2K21 next year product being to us an all new game by the mention of what's in store for next mint intrigue. Alright, that's the end of the blog, man. Like I said, the link to this blog will be in the description. I did want to go over this with you guys a little bit more in depth. Like I said, I like this. Like I said, I want to go in a little bit more in depth than what I did on my reaction trailer vid. I got copyrighted on that vid too. But I did want to post a little fun reaction. I did enjoy watching that. But yeah, y'all. I just don't want to touch this thing. It's copyright. All right, yeah. Let's check it out one more time. Cause I actually liked the trailer, I liked the vibe, I liked the music. They tried to throw in the Old Town Ferris wheel. I mean, shouts out to my OTL boys. I mean, at least they pay homage to us doing the Ferris wheel. I like the open beach street theme. 2v2, they should have showed the twos, but I think they did that on purpose. I love where the twos court is. What? Thing freezing. Oh, they got. I hope the high school experience is not a small amount of games as well. I guess that is Omar. I might go to Michigan State. I ain't gonna lie. There, Villanova. No, I'll probably be at UCLA. I ain't gonna lie. They ain't got Texas in there. That's where I will be at. Here come one of my daughters is waking up, about to come downstairs. It's 5 in the morning. I wonder when the Adam Silver goes to get scanned. they got Adam Silver on point. I didn't know that was RJ Hampton either until after the fact. Yeah, 2K21, man, I got high hopes for it. Higher hopes than what I did. Let me know how you guys feel about the trailer down low in the comments. Any questions you guys want to ask me, let me know. Y'all know I'll always be in the comments. I'm going to catch up with y'all on the next one. Y'all be, stay safe, stay blessed. I'm gone one.